So this is a hot lead because it's in Fort Worth, Fort Worth, Dallas. Those are like the hottest markets in Texas. So this is a good lead, not because of the price. The price is actually bad, but the fact that it's a house and it looks like, I could tell by the description, it's an actual homeowner. This is a deal. You see, it's only been up for 15 hours and he's gotten 75 views. His phone is probably like blowing up. So at this point, it's important to catch these like when they like only posted them an hour ago. See, already went up to 89 views, dude. Sheesh. Yeah, his phone's blowing up. Yeah, so if he was to answer the phone, he, she, whatever, I gotta make sure that I come with the sauce on this one. Because I know his phone is getting, I literally just refreshed it and it went up like 15 views or something. Yeah. So I know that I have to, when I call him and he answers the phone, I can't be like, hey, I was calling about your house phone. I gotta like add a little sizzle on the steak. Like, how many calls did you get today? Am I the first or the 100th? Now, I can't remember if I talked to this person or not. But I don't think so. 3-1 Garland. Oh, they listed this with a realtor. Ooh. It's probably for sale by owner at first. Alright, let's go. Let's see. So Fort Worth, another Fort Worth deal. 16 hours ago. This is not the same one, is it? No, it's not. See, I can tell that this is not a homeowner. It's like an investor or a wholesaler like me. Discover, da 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 da. Let's call him. That's an investor. Just because the voicemail, I could tell.
Yeah.
Something Holdings LLC, cute starter home, da 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 da, lots with it. That description lets me know that this is most likely a homeowner. Yeah, so I'm gonna call. 10. Straight to voicemail. Let me leave a message. She wants to see that I called 3 times. Hey, I was calling about the house on Elm Street. I seen it listed on Zillow. This is Isaiah Malone's son. I was interested in it. Just wanted to know some more info. I see it's a 3-bed, 1-bath. On the listing it says 2-bed, 1-bath. And I was just curious as far as the condition on the inside. Maybe if I could go by there and take a look. If you can, just give me a call back. This is my cell phone number, 225-380-9605. Yeah, thank you. Please give me a call back. Bye. Something like that. Try to leave them with like a question like, I'm kind of confused about your listing. That way they could be like, oh, okay, let me clarify that. Call me me back, kind of. All right, this VA. Okay. Actually, let me just duplicate this tab. So yeah, when you're doing it by yourself, this is what you're doing all day. So it could get very demotivating, discouraging at times. Most people don't answer the phone. You see, I've never called these people. These are people who listed their house for sale, and they're not answering the phone.
Yeah.
So it's like, people not answering your phone, that just comes with the territory. That's a part of the business. Whether I've already talked to them or not, there's multiple reasons why people don't answer the phone.
Is it possible they could just be working right now? And it's like another 5 hours right now.
That, yeah, that could be a reason. There's lots of different reasons. See, no wholesalers and buyers only, not gonna call you. Lufkin, Needlerland. So let's go on. Let's do this. No, whoops, not that. Boom, boom, boom. What the hell? See, now I could wholesale wherever I want, really. Anywhere in the US. Albany. 135. This is a nice house. And this is definitely a homeowner. Eligible for USDA financing, spacious backyard, unfinished new roof, new AC, new vinyl flooring throughout the home, separate enclosed laundry room. And just doesn't. I'll call him. Fuck it. 229-583-2024. Let's go. Michael Brandon.
No one's answering the phone.
No, I'd be like that. It's always like that.
I don't know.
It's always like that. it's part of the business. Nobody ever answers the phone.
How am I supposed to get offers if you don't answer your shit?
You said, how am I supposed to make offers?
How are people supposed to get offers if you don't answer their shit?
Hey! Michael?
Yes?
Hey, Michael, it's Isaiah. I was just calling about the house on McKenzie Road.
Yes, sir.
How you doing?
Doing good, buddy. Myself.
I'm doing great. Thank you for asking. I appreciate that. I didn't catch you at a bad time, did I?
No. We're all good.
Okay, cool. Yeah, so I seen this house on Zillow. I work with a partner. His name's Vince. He actually brought this to my attention, and he wanted me to just reach out and see if it's something that we could invest our money into. We mainly do fix and flips. We think that this would be a good rental for us, though. So really, I just had a few questions if you had a minute for me.
Hey, man, what's up?
No problem. So I'm guessing this was your primary residence?
It is.
It still is?
Yeah, we're having a house built, so we're still living in it right
Okay. You already started building the house?
Yeah, they're doing the site work now. We got a little bit before we can get into it.
Nice. Okay. So how longer do you have to till you move into the new house that you're building? Like what if
They estimate about 3 months build time.
3 months? Okay, so you're just trying to get a head start on selling this?
Yep.
Gotcha.
And we got them around. I mean, if it's a quick sale, we can get out of it.
So you said so if it's a quick sale and someone pays cash, you would move quick?
Yeah, we can get on out of it.
Okay, so you have somewhere to go, or you would find a place to rent?
Yeah, I'll move into my parents' place for time being.
Okay, all right, cool. Where you building the house at?
It's actually on my parents' land, just a little bit south of Albany and Binghamton.
Okay, nice. So you got the hookup on the land.
Yep.
That's nice. Well, kind of tell me. What made you want to leave this house?
We finally got to where we could buy the land out on their place, and we're, like I say, working on building a house.
Okay, so you've been looking to do that for a while.
Yes.
Okay, and now it's finally coming to fruition.
Yep.
Okay. As far as how long have you been in this house?
Bought it in 2018.
2018. Okay. Was it a new build when you bought it, or no? It says it was built in 1979. Is that accurate?
Yeah, it's an old house.
Okay. But you've been living in it since 2018.
Yep.
So, obviously, if we're gonna buy a rental, we want to, make sure that the neighborhood's good, or it's a rental neighborhood, or it'll be rentable. My partner's, he's right next to me. He's the one who's looking at the rent rates right now. Do you know anything about the neighbors, or what do you know about the neighbors? Like, are they good neighbors? Is it mostly homeowners, mostly renters?
Yes, it's mostly homeowners down on my end of the road. There's a couple of rentals farther up the road. But it's a very quiet, good neighborhood.
Okay. You know your neighbors pretty well?
Yeah, decent.
Decent. Gotcha. Okay. So, like I said, my partner's going to be the one looking at the rental rates. Do you have any idea what it might be?
I really have no clue, man. I've never rented in this little area.
I gotcha. Okay. So as far as, the outside condition of the house, what can you tell me is like, or how big is the lot?
Half-acre lot is 5.53 acres.
Okay.
Big backyard is partially fenced, but some of the fence is missing from where the hurricane come through several years ago.
Part of the fence is missing, you said?
Yeah, the backyard is tree fell on it, and whenever 2018 when Hurricane Michael came through, and it just never got put back up.
And that's in the backyard.
Yeah, the back.
Okay. And what else?
It's got a new roof on it. New AC system. Other than that, the yard's very, very nice. Big backyard.
Okay. Now, do you owe anything on this house still?
Yes.
You
yes,
do?
I do.
Okay. Yeah, because I'm seeing there was...
Hey, I got a customer coming out. Can I
Oh, you're at work?
Yeah.
Okay, you want to just put me on hold?
Yeah, I can.
Alright, just put me on hold real quick. That nigga hung up. I call him back though, my phone's about to die.
No, he's probably just working right now.
I didn't know he was at... He has a customer coming in.
Yeah, he's probably at like a store or some shit.
And he's like, I have a customer coming in. That's why I asked him, like, is now a good time? So I'd probably call him back in like 10 minutes.
He doesn't know. He probably could call you back. Do they ever call back?
Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't, son. It's like, you're just dealing with human psychology, and
Yeah.
really the factor in whether or not he calls me back is whether or not he felt I had value to give. Whether or not he felt like it was worth his time. If at any point during that phone call, he might have had sales resistance. There might have been a little bit.
You think he'd be firm on his price?
Well, I don't know. I didn't get to that yet.
Yeah.
I got to build rapport. I mean, you've seen the course this morning. You said the one thing we didn't talk about yet is price.
Yeah.
So price is at the very end, but
it'd be nice to know how much he owed on the property still.
I was about to get that info.
Yeah. Is that usually a big deciding factor when it comes down to actually owing how much you would offer? Like if it was like a cash price and they didn't owe anything, are they more inclined to take a lower cash price offer?
That's right. I would get this one locked up though, for whatever, but I don't know what he was doing. Put me on freaking hold.
Yeah, well, I don't think you can put someone on hold if can you put someone on hold if no one's calling you?
Yeah, what do you mean? You just mute it.
Oh, yeah, you can do that.
So I was gonna bring up this comp and this comp. 4-2 brick house sold for $116 in January of this year. Our house is like right here or something. So right down the street, boom, 116, and then also right down the street, 3-1 brick house. So it needs some work, but it sold for 85. He's asking 135, and his house is in pretty nice shape. It's pretty decent shape. It's just used. Yeah, paneling in the bedroom though. Don't like that. Kitchen is nice. Cabinets are nice. Painting is nice. Flooring is nice. He said new flooring, new roof. I think he said new AC and it's metal roof. So if I could get this for like, it always comes down to usually half of what they're asking. So just based off of this comp and this comp, I'm thinking that this would be the ARV. So yeah, I needed at half of this. It's gonna be like 75. 75 would be safe.
What do you think the likelihood of him going for 75 would be?
It just depends. The likelihood, I mean, that's the thing with sales. Every call is an opportunity. And so you really don't know what kind of opportunity you have until you actually get them on the phone and start discovering who they are and why they want to sell. I would call him back though. I definitely am. All right, your turn. Alright, so I'm just gonna find one for you to call. Easy peasy. You're just gonna fuck it up.
Tell me. This is a hot, fresh lead. Thibodaux, Louisiana isn't the best place, but that doesn't fucking matter. This is just practice. This is fucking hard to tell, but just based off of Thibodaux. Where's that at again? Oh, that's not too far. Oh yeah, I could probably sell that. You know, I'm from Louisiana. All right, call him, and fuck it. Don't even just call him and be like, hey, I'm interested in buying your house. Yeah, fuck it, we got this. Let's go, let's go, let's go. You in the hot seat. Shit.
Hello? Yeah, I was just calling about 123 Main Street.
Is it Tetra Street?
Sheesh. Yeah, you don't even need a script. Just try to get to know him and see what's up.
Yeah, just fuck this up.
Let's say a name then.
There's no name.
Shit.
Your call has been forwarded.
Call it one more time. They're not gonna answer.
Your call has been forwarded.
We can have random people calling you back. That's a good one. Hey, this is a good one. Oh, this is a really good one. Damn. Oh, it's only up 16 hours ago. This is actually a hot lead.
Do you want to fuck this one up or you?
Yeah, fuck it up.
Shit, alright.
It's not like I can't call him on my own.
That is true.
Man, this is priced right and everything.
Do they have?
The number's right there.
Do they have a name?
No, you don't
Those
know.
seats don't have names?
Oh, the only reason I knew that other guy's name is because there's a picture with the sign.
Oh, I got you. Okay.
Yeah, their phone is probably blowing up all day.
Your call has been forwarded to voicemail.
I'll call them one more time. Yeah, they're probably on the phone right now, bro. 16 hours and 125 views.
10 saves too.
Like, yeah, they're probably already pissed off.
Give me the worst thing.
Your call has been forwarded to voicemail.
Yeah, I'm gonna save that. Let's try one more time. One more. That's good. 16 hours ago, only 42 views. This one is probably more likely gonna answer because their price is fucked up. And yeah, it's not a deal, but they're 10 times more likely to answer. So we're just gonna introduce ourselves, say we wanna buy it, get to know them a little bit, why they wanna sell, and then somewhere in between you're gonna be like, all right, let me go talk to my partner to see if I can get an offer for you. So don't give them a live offer at first, just like after you get to know them, intro, you get to know a little bit about the house, the condition and everything, be like, okay, well look, my partner's working right next to me. He's the one who comes up with the number. Do you mind if I talk to him really quick and place you on a brief hold? And just put him on a hold and just wait. And then get him back and be like, all right, we could offer this.
What would we offer?
I'll tell you. But just the point is to just call them, and then after you get to know them and get to know more about the property, instead of giving them an offer right away, you're gonna say, let me just talk to my partner.
And my partner fits right here next to me.
Isaiah, you can say my partner Isaiah.
Yeah. Fucking work. Fucking voice on. High pitch and shit.
Your call has been forwarded to voicemail. The cr-
Redial.
Your call has been forwarded to.
Hold on, one more. We're gonna find one. Nah, Nah, Memphis is a hot market. They probably got blown up, buku. Or probably not. Fuck it, call them. It's just Memphis, Tennessee is such a, like,
It's a hot market.
yeah. It's the city of Tennessee, you know?
Hello, this is Zillow. I'm calling about your property on Tutwiler Avenue. Is this a good time to speak?
Yes.
Who do I have the pleasure of speaking with?
This is Miss Cook.
Miss Cook? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I see that you listed this property. So there's three baths. Is there a reason why you're looking to get rid of this property or sell this property?
It was an inherited property, and my siblings and I are just trying to cash out. It's one full bathroom, and then in the master suite, there's like a powder room, and then a step-in shower room.
Okay, so you said you inherited this. So how long was this in the family for?
About 6 years.
6
Let's
years?
see. No, it's been 10 years. I'm sorry.
10 years?
And then, yeah, and then mom passed about 5 years ago.
5 years ago? Okay. And this was built back in 1926, I see.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Can you tell me about the condition of the house? Is there
I'd say it's
anything to know
very
about?
good.
Okay.
Yeah, it's it got some redoing in right around 2014 before my mom moved in. And right now it needs some rewiring. It needs some plumbing. And the coolant system, the HVAC system needs some small updates.
Okay.
There is, probably could use a coat of paint, a pressure wash on the outside, the backyard fence needs replacement, and then there's a hole in the kitchen ceiling.
There's a hole in the ceiling. Okay.
Kitchen ceiling here from that side.
Okay.
Those are all the problems. Otherwise, it's pretty hardy. The basement was recently had the exclusion service to keep rodents out. The heater part of the HVAC is pretty good. It just needs one supply duct. Yeah, we all have African names. You'll see us all listed on the property. If you go further, where you can actually look at the title and everything. Yeah.
Okay. So
She's quite the world traveler.
So I'm gonna be the one that's running the numbers on this. Ultimately, I'm in control of like the finances and where we put them and everything. You did say it. I was listening to you. I heard a little bit. You said they have a hole in the ceiling and it needs a lot of work. Do you have pictures of the inside of the house?
We have to work on getting some pictures up. I could do that. There were pictures just up from the last time the house was listed.
Can you hear me?
Have to update that. But yes, I'm willing to take some pictures and so you guys can see what you're working with. It looks like the spot is about 3 by 3. The covering over it is like 3 by 3 on it. Apparently there was a very, very old house fire, like decades back, and that was in the kitchen.
Wait. You said a 3 by 3. You mean 3 foot by 3 foot covering
3
over
by 3 foot.
over the roof or the ceiling?
The ceiling. So there's a little tarp just holding that together. The part, you can't see the damage from the attic. I'm supposing that this is wherever they put in some extra wooding over wherever they had their house fire some decades ago.
Okay. How long? I know you said you guys inherited this. How long has this been sitting here and been vacant? And did you guys go through the probate process already and everything?
Yeah, we went through the probate process. It's not vacant. I'm in it right now.
You live
over it?
You living in it?
It's stapled in. I'm living in it. I've been living in it since my mom passed.
Oh.
It just needs some love. it has its issues, but it's already livable.
Hey, it's livable. You live in it, it's livable.
Yeah, it's either time to invest in it or, let somebody else do it. And because there are so many of us owners, it gets a little sticky trying to all invest in the property that we all own and one of us live in. So
Yeah.
it's just that kind of thing.
It could get sticky with, I've come across plenty of situations where inherited properties, it could get sticky. And especially when the siblings don't exactly get along, it's like, all right, look, let's just all agree to just sell it. But
Yeah, so we finally got to that point where we agreed to sell it. Like I said, it does need some work. It is that low level work where, I could kind of cover it and just stay,
put some lipstick on it.
It doesn't really need lipstick. It holds up fine. It's once you see, like when you open the cabinet, like I have that leak under the kitchen sink, under the bathroom sink, but they literally need a piece of PVC. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And probably, I'll probably get a new faucet with it, just stuff like that. There is a rewiring issue. That's the biggest thing. I think I mentioned everything. Did I say rewiring? That's the biggest thing.
So
About half of the house, the electrical outlets don't work.
Oh, okay. Okay, that could be an issue. But I mean, we do like houses with work.
That explains the price of it.
The price? Yeah, I was gonna get
go ahead.
the 170. Where did that number come in? Is that something that you and the siblings just all agreed on together, or?
No, we base that off of a good understanding of the work that the property needs, just because we were looking at, we had gotten some estimates and understand exactly what it needs to make it, we can rent it out or Airbnb it, and just looking at those numbers with the honest work that it needs, and plus, looking at what the aftermarket value would be on it, and plus giving a little wiggle room so people could make a profit if they were to take it on. So it's a little, my siblings feel like I'm lowballing it a little bit, but
really,
I live here, I understand what work it needs. Well, yes, it's quite a gem. It's a very big house, even though it's a 4-2.
Wait, it's a 4-2? You said it's a 4-2?
I'm sorry, technically it's a 3-2, but that's what I was going to say. It's a 3-2 because the closet, so there are closets in 3 of the rooms. But that's one of those old-fashioned houses that has like the 3 parlor room, like those weird 3 living room things, where you can very easily make another one a bedroom. We have, and it has, even if it has like that formal living room, formal dining room, there's still like that sunroom or butler's pantry. It's just a big old room. The attic is is walkable. And would just need very little to make that a living space. Like I said, it has room where the backyard can have, things set up in it. I've seen what a lot of the properties over here, either the ones that have been in older condition and have either been fixed up, or the ones, that have just been maintained. And they're good homes, they're good bones, and it just needs probably a good little $15,000 thrown at it to end up, at that less than $200K.
$15,000 to fix up the entire house, you said?
I would say so, yeah.
Okay.
To get it, just fully showroom ready.
Did you get that bid from someone, or that's just you?
That's a combination of looking at the projects between the like I said, the plumbing, the supply duct for the HVAC.
Like you got somebody to come out there and quote you on that work to fix it?
Yes.
Okay. And so somebody gave you a quote on the AC work and the plumbing?
I have a quote on the HVAC. I just have an estimate on the wiring.
I
have a quote on the plumbing. Yeah.
And what were those looking like? As far as the electrical, AC, and plumbing. How long ago was that too? Or do you not know?
The HVAC and the plumbing were recent quotes. I just had some folks out. And then I haven't had anybody to look at the wiring in probably about a year or so.
Okay. Well, Africa, if
even if we were to come to an offer, like let's say I gave you an offer that made sense for you, I mean, are you even in a position to make a decision like today if I were to give you a number that you like?
Yeah, we're having a family meeting this evening
Okay.
to just kind of drill down if there are any be considered. You know, we've agreed as a family to sell. We've agreed to list it. We've agreed on the price. You know, there are some of the terms. My brother's in real estate in Georgia, so he has some terms. You know, as far as you know, signing the contracts and things that we'd be looking for, but it's not much. I think we're really just trying to nail down, you know, agree on a price, find a buyer, and make sure we can kind of move it along where we're not dragging our feet, but also, you know, not making anybody feel pressed or rushed.
Right. What is the
But yeah, we're ready to shoot the gun on it.
Okay. So if let's say, all right, so I got you a price that you wanted, it would just be till this evening for you to have a definite answer.
Yeah.
Have you guys been marketing this out?
You were sending
Huh?
paperwork over that we could look at as far as if you wanted to answer this evening.
Right.
What'd you say?
Okay. I was saying, is this the first time that y'all have ever listed it, or did you guys do something before this to try and sell it, or this is your first attempt at selling it?
This is our first serious attempt at trying to sell it. I've been curious about it. I think, you know, one or three of us at a time have kind of put feelers out so that we can inform the rest of us on what the options are. I started calling around. Before I listed it, I just reached out to some local investors.
And what did they say?
Just to get a feel for it. We were getting offers actually on the other property. So this is the second property, and
You still have the other property?
Yeah, now the other property is vacant. It needs a considerable amount, much more work, and it's in a less
Really?
desirable location as well.
Would you sell them together as a package deal? Would you consider that?
Yes, and so that's the issue. The folks that we talked about at first to get the other one that we knew we were getting the contract for that, and then we came into agreement to just sell both of them, and then I haven't heard back from them about doing the package deal. It would be, it'd be desirable for us to just
get rid of both of them.
Yeah, but we're willing to, I know that they might not both work for the same type of investor, so.
Yeah, I think mainly my main exit strategy would be flipping. Do you know the address of the other one offhand?
Yeah, it's 1961 Durham, Durham
Avenue, Memphis.
Zip code is 38127.
I got
it.
it.
Pops up as Avenue. It's supposed to be road.
Okay, and how much were you and the siblings thinking this one was worth?
We're looking at 90 for that one. That one is a 4 and a 1.5.
90?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, just looking at some of the comps around here, let's see what the Bed Bath. So it's a 4.2, 1398. Does that sound about right?
4 1.5, yeah, 1,300, yes.
4 1.5. Okay. And you said 90. Is that negotiable at all?
Barely, a little bit. There's some wiggle room. I've been trying to help manage expectations. They all live in Atlanta, so their understanding of property values is a little bit warped. To me, I've been living in this for quite some time. I understand 90 is their higher range, especially because that property needs even more work.
Yeah, I'm looking at houses right here. Yeah, I'm looking at houses right here on the, really on the same street. 64, 88, 88, 60, 70, 85.
Yeah, most of those houses are smaller. This house had an add-on that there aren't really other 4 bedrooms out there too much. And it had that add-on, it had a little deck and a little apple tree in the backyard. It's on a corner lot. It's a bigger lot than most of the properties out there as well.
Okay.
ends up on the hill that are protected from floods and stuff. It's because of the position of the trees. We were nicely insulated from the weather and everything, as far as it not overheating. That was over there. I've seen some go for a little bit higher. I think this barrier, especially looking at selling both of them, is that there are 5 of us siblings, and so we're all just.
There's 5 of you?
There are 5 of us, yeah.
Y'all all grew up together?
Yeah, well, the oldest is 10 years younger than, 8 years younger than the next one, so there's a little bit of a gap. But yeah, that 1961 Durham, there were 4 teenagers living in that house with my mom.
That was a full house.
Yeah, it's a miracle that she, was able to buy a house and pay it off and even get a second one. So, there's such gratitude
Right.
for that it made it hard to even get rid of,
Right.
and consider not keeping them. So,
Yeah, no.
I honestly think that's one of the reasons that the pricing is a little high. I think
Right.
2 of them still, I'll only let it go at this. But I'm hoping that between the 2, which is another reason I want to package, I'm hoping between the 2, we can all walk away, because I know that the investor needs to win, the person buying from the investor, everybody needs to feel like they are walking away winning. So
Correct.
I think it could be done, but, we just have to work it out.
Right. Well, when was the last time you and it's 5 siblings in total, including you? When was the last time y'all 5 got together like you said you're about to do this evening and talked about it?
We keep a group chat going.
Okay.
We've been group chatting since my mom got sick. It's actually a little bit overwhelming. We talk a little too much sometimes, but so we're in constant contact. I think I sent 5 updates this morning, and then we kind of just all get to it as we can.
Okay.
And then we plan a meeting whenever we finally get enough that actually has to be looked at on paper, or sometimes it's a little bit too much to send via messages.
Right.
So we talk pretty often. They're all in Atlanta. I'm here in Memphis.
Okay.
They visit pretty regularly. We just been, keeping up the houses the best we can and keeping the taxes.
Okay.
I go out there and do clean up on the property sometimes. We kind of hands on with it.
Right. Well, Africa, I definitely understand where you were coming from with the price being kind of correlated with the sentimental value of it. I had to sell my house that I had grew up in since I was 5. It was kind of a big deal for us. We went the traditional route though with the real estate agent. We had to pay commissions, we had to clean up and I'll do all that, but it was a win-win in the end, and but I understand, So let's say, I want to make sure that it's a win-win-win for everybody. You, me, and, the long term for you and the long term for me. Looking at comps, I was just listing off a few comps as far as the other one. But on 14... Yeah, Durham.
Yeah, I think Durham might be a little overpriced, but I think Tutwiler might be a little underpriced as well.
Okay.
I'm just hoping we can kind of look at the numbers and just make something, like I said, package deal work out.
So if I were to, and I have no problem getting on the phone with all your siblings to introduce me. I'm always an open book. I love meeting new people and seeing how I could help. But I work cash mainly, right? So I'm not going through a bank or anything. I have my own funds. I do this for a living. It's mainly fix and flip. So that's how I buy my houses. So it's going to be no contingencies if I were to give you an offer. No financing contingencies or anything like that. I would just come out to walk the property, do a quick walkthrough. So if I could give you a quick sale that's cash, and I could give you as much time as you need to move out. How long were you thinking actually? That you would need to before you close? How much time would you need to move out?
Just ASAP. It depends on because I live here. I need the money to be able to move out.
Right.
But other than that, that's my biggest logistical issue. Everybody else is just
You plan on going to Atlanta too?
Probably not.
Yeah. You don't
I'm
like?
more of a country girl.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm a country girl at this point, so I'm looking out in the rural areas myself.
Okay. Okay, so that's something we could discuss. I could see if I could help you out with that. Maybe doing a lease back to where, I mean, do you know what a lease back is?
Refresh my memory.
It's just basically I close on the house, but you still have a week, 2 weeks, or 30 days to live there until you finally move out. So we'll close, you'll get funded the money, everything will go through, but you could still stay in there for a certain amount of time for you to move. That way it helps you, use that money to actually move wherever you got to move to.
Yeah, that would be helpful, and I wouldn't need a whole lot of time, but that would be helpful, yeah.
Why exactly why do you want to move out of the house? Is it just because your family, it's a burden on the family, or?
Just what I was saying about we're at that point where it's either time to put a lot more money in it, and then the logistics of how do we ever split the proceeds if one person is basically partially renovating it, one person's living in it, how do we pay rent to each other? It's getting...
Oh, so other people live in it sometimes too?
No.
You mean, how would you... Like, how would you pay rent to the other siblings? Is that...
Would that ever come up? It's just a logistical... I just want out. I have 2 small children. I'm a single mother, and I would like to just be able to plan my life without this level of collaboration.
So, really, the siblings, for lack of better terms or terminology, is the siblings are kind of on you like, hey, this is all of ours. What are you doing? Is that kind of the vibe?
No, there are 5 of us. So to be honest, at any 3-month span, there are always 2 of us that want to hold, 2 or 3 of us that want to sell. We've been going, that's kind of been the thing, the holding pattern for 5 years. She died in 2019, and then COVID happened. So we had a really prolonged grief experience, and then the world kind of didn't get back to normal for a while, so we've just been all kind of waiting. And then honestly, with this election coming up,
oh my
we kind of like, what is the world becoming? So, we keep kind of getting to these points where like, do we just hold tight and be glad with what we have? Is it time, I keep wanting to run off to the hills and get out of, get out of Dodge.
Yeah.
I've left Atlanta. I'd like to leave Memphis.
You're preaching to the choir here. I know what you mean. It's like, do we sell or do we keep it? What's gonna happen?
Yeah, then you leave the states as a whole,
Yeah.
To Mexico. So yeah, at this point though, I'm a homeschooler, I'm a work from homer, so I've kind of, I've gotten my overhead down where I can, I figured out how to, get by and live and maintain a house, an older house and all that. So I just want to move forward, honestly.
You want to move.
I'm okay if we don't.
You okay? Yeah, that's what I was about to say. So like, that's what I was about to say. Like, so it's kind of an issue between you and the siblings. What are we going to do? Are we going to do this? And just logistical issues coming up, and you don't want...
No, not even an issue with the siblings. It's something for me that, because I'm here with my children, I just want to know how to move forward. Like, if we don't sell it, then fine. I will shine this puppy up, and this will be our home, and put money into the other one, and we'll hold them or whatever. It's just kind of time to decide. I'm not as this is like the least emotional I've been and the most able, that I've been for a while since my mom died. Not to give too much backstory, but she just raised us in a real education-heavy way. I got my master's when I was 23 and been real career-focused, and this just really threw me off for several years, and I just am ready to just kind of get back to whatever my life was before I was grieving my mom.
Yeah, no,
whether that means, doubling down and really, polishing this thing up or moving on. It's time to turn chapter.
What do you feel like you're leaning?
What do you feel like you're leaning towards more? Or what do you feel like your heart is leaning towards more? Do you kind of hope that nobody's going to give you what you're asking so you could fix it up and keep it yourself? Or are you low-key kind of hoping that you sell it?
It's a spiritual thing at this point, and I
Right.
feel like God is asking me to move on.
Okay.
And I am scared of
The future, the unknown.
I'm past my comfort zone
Right.
and all that. I think that everybody they didn't want it. I was the one that was saying, don't sell it. And now, God is dealing with me like, you're at this point, you're kind of hiding out in there like you think I won't provide for you and your children the way I provided for your mother and your children.
That's right.
Handle your business.
That's right.
Use this as an opportunity to be a business owner to invest in properties yourself.
Right.
Just move on. So,
yeah. And I think,
I was actually looking into real estate, around this time.
There you go.
So,
and I think, your mom looking down on you, I think she would be proud to see that, if you did move on or when you did move on and then you did the same thing that she did. You provided for, your 2 daughters and, that's what I'm gathering. That's what I feel like. If your mom was looking down on you and you feel like that's what God is telling you in your heart, like, Yeah,
so actually, this last weekend we looked at a property out in the country and,
Okay.
I found something that I want and I just need everything to go. I can't do it unless something falls into place. I didn't want to be here this whole time and I made the best of it. So I'm just at the point where I'm like, I can make anything work, but I want to be obedient. I got a lot of folks whose wishes and dreams I'm trying to respect. I can make any of it work.
So you kind of have so if you were to sell this, you have that place you said that you were looking at in the country, did you seriously inquire about it or are you going to rent right after you sell?
Yeah, I was trying to get them to buy them, but they don't really buy Memphis houses. They're this would be their first Memphis, venture. But yeah, I'd be gone. I have that one is it's been sitting out there in the country for a minute, so I would have to put a little love in that one too. Probably a little less than I'd have to do here. It would just be mine and not five people's.
Right. You could carry on the legacy. Just having your own, providing for your own.
Yeah, it's considerably smaller. That's another thing. I see I've gotten spoiled in this big old house. It's a lot and landscape, but like you're saying in Durham, a lot of houses are just, so tiny. And this house it's built huge. The ceilings and the hallways are big and long. It's extra spot. You can walk in 2 different circles in this house. Like my children go skating in the house. Just go.
How old are your daughters?
I would have to.
Are they like a handful?
I have an 8-year-old and a 10-year-old. No.
Are they good?
They're damn near perfect.
Oh,
yeah.
That's sweet.
They mess up every now and then just to prove that they're human.
That's sweet.
But yeah, they're little angels, a son and a girl.
Well, Africa, I do like the houses. I want to be clear on that. I do like it. Me and Zoom are gonna buy it together. But at the end of the day, we are investors. We want to get it at the right price. But I wouldn't buy it if I know for a fact that it wasn't gonna help you, and your 5 siblings, and you achieve your goals as far as getting that house out in the country or wherever you choose. If we were to pay cash and we made it quick, I gave you the lease back, so I give you as much time as you need to move out. I'm all about working with people. How much would you say you and your siblings absolutely need to walk away with on both of them?
That's kind of what they've agreed on. I think they can go a little bit lower. I know I need 50. I'm looking at like that.
So you need 50,000 yourself to handle your goals.
Yes. Yeah.
And then what are the siblings wanting?
I think I'm the most reasonable person. Whose estimate you want to hear? Like I said, they thought one of the house could go for 320. So we're managing expectations.
And both of these are paid off, right? So all the money goes straight to y'all?
Yes. Yeah, they're paid off. There is a terminates lien on this Tutwiler one that's worked out 3,000 to 4,000.
Okay, that's not too bad.
And then both of them, the taxes are due. I think we owe less than 2,000 total between the two of them.
Okay.
But yeah, they're all free and clear. Ready to roll. I know the roof and the windows are pretty good. My mom was pretty serious about that, and I've gotten stuff on and stuff like that, the exclusion services and stuff.
So, okay, if we, I told you what I saw investors were buying houses for in that area as far as Durham. As far as the Tutwiler one, I feel like, just to be blunt and honest,
Please do.
170 I think is high.
Okay.
But you said that there's a little bit of wiggle room. I'm not saying this is our offer, but if we were to do a package deal and buy both of them, what do you think you and the siblings would go for? Both of them. So 170 plus 90, that's like two.
For you to name numbers, we'll have that meeting, this evening where
Okay.
I can let them know what we're being offered, and they'll say yay or nay. I can kind of push for. They're talking about both of them at a time. So I could just let them know what you're offering and what considerations you have.
All right, that's fine.
Let you know what they-
So look, let me do this really quick, Africa. I know I've taken up 33 minutes of your time already, but I appreciate the conversation, genuinely. Do you mind if me and Zoom talk for 2 seconds so we could run these numbers?
I understand.
Can I put you on a
that's fine.
quick
We're
hold?
meeting at 7. Oh, go ahead.
I'm gonna just be 2 seconds, okay?
Go ahead. I need to make this cup of coffee. Don't rush.
All right, I'll be right back. Hold on.
All right.
Boom!
So we should pay for the 171.
So I'm gonna offer 200 for both of them.
So it's like 60,000 below what they're asking, basically.
200 for both of them. Yeah, 60, 170 plus 90. Yeah, it's 260. So I'll offer 200 for both of them. Package deal. Yeah, that's how you do it. Did you see kind of how?
Yeah.
What did you learn on that call?
Just a lot of conversation, be personable with them.
Yeah, be personable. Don't just talk about the house, but know how to direct the conversation back to the house.
What their end goal is, what
Yeah.
you want to do with the money,
Yeah, like how can I realistically help them?
and make it look like it's a win-win.
Right, and yeah, let her know that I care. Like I'm not just some random dude giving you an offer like here.
Try and get the most out of their property and fucking jig them or whatever.
This is actually a fucking deal. Like it's a good lead, is what I'm saying. The price isn't good, but I could get her down, and if I'm gonna import this into my CRM and this one, and I'm gonna follow up with them, and I could close this. Either way, she has to go talk with her family, but I think the one with the strongest relationship is gonna win this one.
I feel like you got worried about the brokers or realtor in Atlanta. I feel like he's gonna be like,
Oh, yeah.
no, this and that, blah blah blah. This and that.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, that's the only thing I was thinking about. That's good. Are you ready to talk?
Hold
to
on. Gotta leave her on hold for a little minute. Let her know we're talking, discussing numbers. Let me look at these comms one more time. See, it's weird.
Like some are real high, some are low. But I feel like it's just the condition of the houses and what's added to them. How often does estimate is pretty accurate for property sales for.
You said how often is it accurate?
Mm-hmm.
70% of the time, maybe this estimate is accurate, maybe.
Yeah.
70, 75. Okay. She's making coffee right now. I want to get her engaged, and I want her to grab a pen and a paper to write down my info. All right, take her off hold. Africa, you there?
I'm here.
Okay. We came up with a number. I know you're making that coffee right now. Are your hands free at all, or no? I just wanted to. Okay. I just wanted to maybe if you could grab a pen and a paper for me. I really just want you to write down my information. That way, next time you know who you're talking to, and you have all my information. You can do your research on me, things like that. Yeah, so my name's, you got a pen and a paper?
Not yet, I'm getting closer though.
Okay.
But you can give it a last name. I'll take it. Here we go. I got paper, pen.
You ready? So it's Isaiah like spelled in the Bible, and then my last name is Malonson, so it's M as in Mary, A as in apple, L as in Larry, O as in open, N as in Nancy, S as in snake, O as in open, N as in Nancy. Malonson. Malonson. My website, if you're ready, just let me know if I'm moving too fast.
No, I'm ready.
The website is GCO, so goat, cat, octopus, GCO, ventures and A&D consulting.com. GCO ventures and consulting.com.
Gotcha.
That's our website. This is my personal cell phone number, so you could text me, call me, anytime you need anything. You just come up with an idea, you just need somebody to talk to, ring me up, Africa. I'm the one to talk to. I'm here for you. But it's actually, you want to take down my cell phone? This is Zoom's phone number.
Okay. What's that number?
It's 225 380 9605.
380-what-605?
225-380-9605.
Gotcha.
Gotcha. So that you could text me, call me anytime. Okay. So we'll buy both of them. Okay. If you want to write this down, this is just a full offer. You can maybe bring this piece of paper when you go to meet with them or talk to them. So we'll buy both of the properties completely as is, so you don't have to fix the hole in the ceiling, or you don't have to do any paint, you don't have to do anything, sweep, mop, none of that. You could leave it just the way it is, and when we close, and you move out, anything that you don't want to take with you, you could leave there as well. So we'll take care of all that. You don't have to worry about throwing anything away or cleaning anything up. And that's for both of them. And we'll cover all the closing costs for both of them. So obviously no realtor commissions are taken out, but any title fees or anything like that, we'll take care of it. Sometimes if the prorated taxes can be an issue, sometimes we'll take care of those. But as of right now, we'll cover all the closing costs. So you don't have to come out of pocket for anything. Okay. Now, like I said, this is cash. So I do have this money. I'm going to set it aside into its own separate account. Okay, that way it's set aside. If you guys talk tomorrow, I'll let you guys discuss it and everything. And if you guys are ready to go, I'll make sure, to not move it or spend it on anything else. So I'm ready to go whenever you guys are. So we could come in cash.
Okay.
We could come in cash at $200,000 for each. I mean, for both.
Very crucial time.
You said what?
That's all. Say it again, please.
Oh, I said, you said my phone was breaking up? Can you hear me?
Talk about terrible time to cut off.
Yeah, that's the worst time I could have lost signal.
Is he ringing?
Come on. Let me see.
Want to try your phone maybe?
Yeah, but I wanted to go from this phone because it's familiar.
Yeah.
Yeah, the service is out. Stupid ass building. Come on. What's the number?
It's 901.
Okay, I got it. They actually called me.
Oh.
What up? Come on now.
Your call has been forwarded.
Damn.
She called you and then you try to answer.
I think she called. Well, is she trying to call me now?
She's calling me right now.
Oh, she is. Answer.
Yeah.
Hello? Oh, now she's calling me. Hello?
Hey,
Yeah, this service is bad right here. I don't know what it was. But yeah, this is my cell phone. You got it. So, you wrote everything down?
not the offer, didn't catch that part.
Oh, you didn't get the offer. Okay. The most important part, what a time to have the cell phone drop. But 200,000 cash for both of them, as is, and cover all the closing costs. And I'll give you a lease back for 30 days. So you could stay in the house for 30 days after we close, so you could use some of those funds to help you, orchestrate the move.
All right, I'll let them know.
Okay. You said you're gonna do that this evening. What time you thinking?
We're having a meeting at 7 o'clock this evening.
7 o'clock this evening. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, like I said, this is my cell phone, so call and text me anytime. It's not too late. You could text me at 10 p.m. Doesn't matter.
Okay.
I'll respond eventually if I don't respond right away.
All right. Well, I appreciate your time, Isaiah. Hopefully we can do business.
Absolutely, Africa. You too. If I don't hear from you tonight or tomorrow, I'll call you tomorrow.
Yeah. If you don't hear from me tonight, tomorrow will be good. Not sure how exhausting this is going to be.
Is it usually exhausting when you get together with them?
No, it's just, I mean, sometimes, but it's just, it's a lot at stake. So, you
Yeah.
never know how, whatever could be really good can go really the other way. I worked in healthcare for a long time, so I just got, I'm just ready for whatever.
Right. I understand. Well, I pray that it's as little stress as possible, and I pray that whatever happens, you feel like it was the right decision in your heart.
Yeah.
I know that's really the main thing with this. It's not just the house,
It kind of is.
It is. You want to, but the, yeah, right.
Yeah. All right. Thank you.
Absolutely, Africa. You have a blessed day.
You too.
All right. Bye.
You think she's happy with the offer?
I think she kind of likes the offer. She said,
It's probably just like convincing everyone to sell, basically. I feel like.
yeah, I think she likes the offer. She even said, hopefully we'll do business together. So that's a good indicator that she likes the offer. And it's just a matter of her going to the siblings. So this is my predictions for what's going to happen next. She's going to go talk to her siblings, and she's going to call me back. And she's going to want to do it. And I'm going to lock it up, and I'm going to sell it.
Yeah.
And I'm going to make,
How much do you think you can make off of this?
if I get them both for 200, I can maybe sell this one for like 120. And then the other one, probably going to have to sit.
For real?
I would just sell the other one. I'd have to work it out though. I'd see. But this one is definitely not worth 100. This one is a deal at 100. I think so. I could sell it. I think an investor would buy this for 120. I believe 120 looks like the cheapest around. I think an investor would buy it for 120, depending on the work it needs. 200 might have. I think 200 was my absolute max allowable offer, so I could have offered way less, but I want to at least get my foot in the door
Yeah.
and have somebody walk it and build that relationship with them, and it'll turn into a deal. It's really, you just got to work the deal sometimes. Sometimes the deals are easy and they fall into your lap. Other times like this, you just got to work them and build the relationship. All right, if you got any value out of this, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. You know the deal.